Hello guys, Colonel Ninny here. As pilots, we should always pay attention to our heading, especially at low level or in bad visibility. It is your only reference as to where you are in relation to your target. Today I'm going to show you a couple of techniques to use your heading indicator so you will always be able to find your target. In this case, it's the airfield to our left or the south. Visualize yourself as flying in this aircraft within the compass ring, and we'll be approaching this target from the north. So the plan is to attack from the east on a heading of 270, which is to the west. And to put us in the right position for the attack, we need to do 3 consecutive 90-degree turns to the left. The first turn is left to east or 090. The second turn will be to the north or 360, and the third and final turn to 270 or west should put us in exactly the right position. And what does that mean? It means that when we're facing due west, the runway and target is directly ahead. So let's see how that works out. Here we're making our first turn to the left, which puts us now parallel to the runway. At this speed we're doing excess of 6 kilometers a minute, so after a few seconds we should be far enough from the runway to start our turn. And turning left now to a heading of north, which will put us essentially on base leg if we were planning to make an approach. Try to visualize now where the target will be in relation to our nose. The target should be off to our left at about 45 degrees. We level the wings on a heading of north, and now it's time to turn in towards the target at a heading of 270. So watch as the heading indicator turns around to west or 270 and see if the runway is dead ahead. Pretty cool, eh? Before I even start this run, I've already decided what my heading is going to be after the run. If we're going to make a second attack, doesn't it make sense that we should turn 180 degrees and head 090? When I finish my turn, I always want to see the target dead ahead. But wait, that turn radius puts us parallel to our target, not on our target. It's as if we turned a corner on a racetrack. Our turn radius is a combination of our speed and our rate of turn. Theoretically, if at the other end of the straightaway here I do a right turn and hold the same rate of turn at the same speed, I should come out dead on heading, which means lined up with the runway just as we had it on the first attack. Provided my rate of turn and my speed are identical to when I did the right-hand turn away from the field, then the runway will line up exactly. If I've gone too fast, too slow, or changed my rate of turn, then it will not line up. So going through a heading of east, we're going to be turning around to a heading of west. Through south we now have 90 degrees to go, and the runway should start to come into sight. And there it is, but as we roll out onto our heading, we're not lined up as we would like to be. My rate of turn was too fast. So we've made the second attack, and we're going to do something different. We're going to do a teardrop pattern turn. We're flying along A, and when we get to B, we're going to do a 45-degree turn to the left. We'll fly straight for a time until we get to C. And then when we do our turn to the right, it should pretty much bring us right down the center line again. Left 45 degrees from 270 puts us at 225. Now in modern aviation we would be taking the time on this leg, probably a minute to 2 minutes. We're only going to go 15 seconds. Time's up, right turn 090. Once again, what I want to see is that runway dead ahead of us. The heading coming through 360, we've got 90 degrees to go. So we can see the runway's in sight, but the heading is off 20 or 30 degrees. As noted, my heading on the B to C leg should have been 45 degrees or 225. It was much greater than that, which put me far further away from the runway than I intended. But I think you get the idea. Alright, we're going to try one more teardrop, and we're going to correct the error that we had last time. We're going to do the turn at B for 45 degrees and continue as we did last time for 15 seconds in a straight line. And I'm confident that if I hold that heading dead on, that when it comes time to turn, my rate of turn will be exactly the same and we should come out exactly on heading. Okay, so we're heading west. We'll make a left turn of 45 degrees to a new heading of 225. We'll hold that heading for 15 seconds. Time's up. Nice right hand turn, gentle turn to 090. Coming through 360, 90 degrees to go. And about 10 degrees before we get there, we roll the wings level. And there, dead ahead, 090 is our target. Combat situational awareness is all about you knowing where you are in relation to threats and targets. So you know what your heading is now, but what is it going to be next to put you in the right place for the next maneuver? There are several variations to these types of turns, but the one that's going to work for you is the one that gets you in the right direction on the right heading as quickly as possible. Okay, I'm in a flat spin. Where is the runway? Obviously, right turn to 270. Get the idea? Good. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. If you've enjoyed this video, found it helpful, please like it or subscribe. Or if there's another topic you'd like me to cover, please leave